Okay, we're here. Yeah, we're here. We're gonna start this show off on a little bit of a somber note. Um, Coming live from L.A. Uh, Buddha. Buddha's got a little bit of breaking news out there, man. It's kind of craziness, bro. Buddha, you good?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
You want? Yeah, we can hear you. Want to kind of want to tell everybody what just happened?
Uh, just I was just cruising in Santa Monica, and all the rides are garbage as usual, right? And a lot of cops were following me, and I pulled over, and they pulled up to this house right here, and I was live streaming it on this app called Citizen, where it tells you anything that's going around in your city. And nobody know what was going on. It was just a bunch of cops. They were getting their riot gear or whatever ready. And all you hear is a gunshot in silence. It's crazy, bro.
You know,
It's so crazy.
well, listen, I'm glad you're not the one getting pulled over and in jail. All right, somebody's doubling up here. Let's see. Is it Omar? Nope, it's not Omar. It's you, Buddha. Yep, Buddha's a double up. All right, well, we'll start it off like this. I'm going to keep Buddha on mute until he's ready to talk, till we got something going on there. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that, buddy. Damn, I don't even know what's going on, man. That just messed me up, bro. As soon as I opened up the app, Buddha jumped in. He was like, because a dude just like literally took his own life 5 minutes before the show started. Like, think about that for a second. Somebody just took their own life. It's insanity, bro. Insanity. Anyway, next to Buddha, right, we got Steven, Obsidian Vinny, also known as the Unbroken Driver, which I'm starting to think he might be broken. Steven, how you doing tonight, buddy? How's life?
It's a little brutal out here. It's a little brutal out here. Like Buddha said, the rides are coming in really bad today. But Scott and a few other guys have been telling me there's events going on around the Southern California area. I haven't been able to really capitalize on that because most of the time I'm working with my W-2, or I've got a few other things to take care of. But it's just hard when I do actually get time to drive. It seems like things are really tight, or they're paying you a third instead of being able to pull off a $30 an hour rate. You're looking at a 30-minute ride for $10. So yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
All right. Also tonight we have my guy Mr. Omar. Mr. Omar, how you doing tonight, bro? How's everything, man? We were worried about you. Didn't hear you on the radio today.
I was taking a nap. Like I always say, work smarter and harder. I will be heading out during the show, so I apologize for that ahead of time. So.
And are you going to the Panther Arena, or are you going to Hard Rock for the Diana Ross?
I'll flip a coin.
Gotcha.
It's a poke either way.
It's a poke either way. You ain't wrong about that, bro.
Double poke.
All right. I do want to talk to Omar a little bit about how his weekend was, because I think he had, and I'm going to say this live and in public, I think he did it the right way, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we can kind of get into that in a little bit. I did have Nick here. I don't know where he went. He says, I take X rides. Yes, I do. That is my man, Nick Williams. When he comes in, we'll talk about it. And it's just me. So we were just having a lively discussion, y'all. Here's the question of the night to start. We were having a lively discussion on our radio chat. And my question to the panel and my question to everybody out there in the chat, and I will get in there and get all these questions put up in a minute. Was getting all the upfront information, how much it's going to pay, the upfront fare, the destination, the time, was all that worth the pay cut that we took over the last year and a half that we've had upfront pricing? I'm going to start with the panel here. We'll start with Omar. It seems like he wants to get into it. We'll start with Omar and we'll go around the room. And in the chat, that's the question tonight, bro. I want to know, was it worth giving up your rate card for the upfront information? Go ahead, Omar.
Well, I must have missed a hell of a conversation, I guess. Well, like I said, I was taking a nap, but I could hear the channel going beep beep beep, and I'm going, oh, these guys are having a conversation. I'm also wondering, and I'm guessing you'll update us, Vinny, on how the earnings call went. So I'm curious. I have not even gone seriously. I haven't even looked at Weeble, so I have no idea what's going on. So I'll just say yeah. I'm waiting for your opinion on that. I'll just say that, was it worth the rate cut? For me, no. Hell no. I always knew where I was going. I knew my market and I knew what I was doing. So no. And we've actually had this conversation before. And then it took me a while to come around to your point, Vinny, where you said you wanted the upfront details, but without the upfront price. You just wanted to know where you're going. But there was a time when they were at least kind of showing us, 20 minutes east, 20 minutes north.
Exactly.
They were giving you kind of an idea, and you would even draw it on the map a little bit. You kind of had an idea if you were going, whatever direction you were going in, And then, of course, obviously, it'd be nice to know if it's a multiple stop trip. You don't want to kind of find it out after the fact. But again, I had an idea about all these things, and it's because I have my system. You have your system, Vinny. Nick has a system. Buddha, Steven, you guys know your market, so I knew where I was going. Like 9 times out of 10, I knew if it was a short ride or a good ride, especially if I was working an event, 45 plus. That's what I was looking for. So for me, no. If I had the ability to switch it and go back to rate card, prime time, all those things, yes, I would. With some of the, I guess, issues that we've had, maybe that we used to have back then, yeah, I would. It's a good trade-off. So I don't. Maybe someone else is gonna have a different opinion of it, and I'll keep an open mind. But I don't need to know. Here's the upfront cost and where you're going and all that BS. Because you know what? Here's what kills me. It's happened to me. The first time I took somebody, let's say it was 10 miles, and I dropped off 8.5 miles, or even 9 miles, and then I got a cut. I said, wait a minute. I had to go back on my screenshot. I screenshot every request I get. Every single request I get, I screenshot it. And when I looked down, I said, wait a minute, this was supposed to pay this much? And I just got paid what?
Yep.
Because I went a half a mile, or I went 10, or maybe the ride was 10 minutes early. Like it was supposed to be, 25 minutes, and I did it in 19 minutes. The fuck? Nah. That happened to me once, and once only. Nah. So yeah, I'm very, very, very much in the camp of hit the reset button. We went forward too much. So
okay. All right. Buddha. I think I got Buddha. Let me unmute him. Buddha.
What's going on? What's up?
Would you rather have no, let me rephrase that again. Here's the question for anybody who missed it. Do you think it was worth giving up your rate card for knowing the upfront information?
For me personally, no.
Well, that's what
no, because I rather have the rate card and not know where I'm going, just for the fact that I was getting paid more, and I get to explore the city more freely than
That's a valid point.
Oh, I know where I'm going. Oh, I know where I'm going. Oh, I don't want to go there today. Oh, I want to go here. And it's just, you'll get a ride faster that way too, because you're just clicking the thing, If you don't click it, you don't make no money. And why not explore around the city while get paid, And now it's just like, okay, I'm getting super messed up with all these like pings saying, an hour, right? I was cool with the little 45-minute plus, I already know where I was going, 45-minute plus. But now to get the rate cut so bad, and I showed people in their Discord that how bad they got, hell no. Take me back to the old ways, man.
Okay. Steven, was it worth it to you to get the rate card cut in order to have upfront details?
Well, I come at it from a perspective of whether or not getting up front had anything to do with their plan to drop rates in the first place. So I think that this was coming whether we had upfront or not. I think it kind of just happened to coincide with the likelihood they were going to get into some kind of lawsuit over claiming that we're independent and then yet not giving us enough information. But eventually they were going to lose all the extra money and kickbacks that we're getting, the company itself, we're getting in these different states, for COVID or whatever other things it might be.
Get that shit right.
And eventually they would have to drop rates. And then especially when you look at how many more, now how many more riders are coming into the space. So I don't think it's directly related, but getting the rate drop, of course, is not worth it. If it is directly connected, I'd rather have no information up front and get paid more.
So, you think that, or your position is, rates were going to get cut anyway. Rates would have been drastically cut like they are now anyway.
Yes.
But the reason why we did get the upfront pricing was a way to do what?
To prevent them from getting into some kind of lawsuit saying that we're independent contractors, yet we don't have enough information to be able to choose our contracts.
Did you think there was a lawsuit already pending, or is that just kind of your opinion on it?
That's just my opinion on it. I think there was a lot of pressure for more information, but that's just an opinion.
Now, see, I don't know. I just kind of think the opposite to that. Upfront pricing, in order to make, I agree with you that they were looking for a way to cut rates, but they had to be able to cut the rates that didn't chase the driver base away. And so the carrot was, here's upfront pricing. Now, whether there's a lawsuit or not, is I would not doubt it that at some point they were going to get sued. But bro, has Uber ever gone to court? They have yet to go to court over any lawsuit. I don't know if you know that or not.
Fair enough.
Everything is always settled out of court.
Yeah.
They string it along, and settle. So
because but in that case, nobody wants to set precedent. They don't want to. They'd rather pay as much as possible not to set precedent by having a court case settle something for them.
But I mean, if Uber is going to give you, $100,000, $200,000, $1 million, would you really try to stick it out as long as possible? And that's the question.
So let's move to Nick. Nick, first of all, how are you, buddy? We were looking for you and you disappeared. And all we got was the Chateau de Poule of the X-Rider.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Vinny? Hey, I'm doing okay. I have transitioned, not in a bad way, but I've adapted. So my market is a little bit slow right now from doing Rideshare. I've kind of switched to doing food deliveries, and I'm still making my money. So
all right, so we'll get into all that in a little bit, but now I'm going to put the question to you. Same question I'm asking the rest of the board. And
yes,
welcome,
sir.
Thomas. Welcome in from Tampa, sir. How you doing?
Thank you.
All right, so the question is, are you satisfied with giving up your rate card for all the upfront information now you get on your rides? Or would you rather go back to the rate card?
I prefer seeing the information up front because, yes, the rates were better, and that's more of like you guys' thing in terms of this ride used to pay $20 and now it's paying $15. They're better, but I can make better informed decisions as opposed to what it was previously. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I used to, when we didn't have the information, it would be like you would get one small ride, then another small ride, and boom, now you got this long 45-minute ride down deep into traffic. And it's like, okay, then you got another $9 ride, and then you got another small ride, and then boom, now you're going, on another nature hike. And it was just frustrating. Now I can kind of construct my day to, okay, look, I want to go this direction. I want to go to this specific place. And I don't have to use the filters and stuff like that, which we all know the filters didn't work 100% of the time.
Well, I gotta push back a little bit on that, Nick, because
what I mean is, like, yes, it would get you there, but there were some rides in between that it would be like, okay, we're going to veer off slightly to the left, or we're going to veer off slightly to the right. And then, the next ride might take you there.
Okay, but I'm going to push back on that a little bit. Like, I respect what you're saying, and that's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when you see the ride come through with the upfront details, right, you can decide if you want to go in that direction or not. I get all that. Mm-hmm. But you're making 25% less, 30% less in your pocket now for that information. As Omar said, and this goes back to how long people have been driving. And I don't like playing the Wayback Machine. Everybody knows I've been part-time. Omar and I have been part-time for about 8 years. Okay. I don't know how long. We can go around the room and we can figure out how long everybody's been driving. A year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. There was a time when we had rate card and they would say, okay, 20 minutes west. Now you had to be a certain tier. So you still had the same acceptance rate bullshit. You still had the same cancellation rate bullshit. You still had the same your personal driver rating bullshit, right? Same shit you got now, you get even less for. But it would tell you, okay, listen, you're sitting at Sawgrass Mills Mall. This ride's going to take you 20 minutes east. Well, if I tell you, Nick, you're going 20 minutes east, where the hell are you going?
Towards the water.
Fort Lauderdale Beach. Las Olas and Fort Lauderdale Beach. If I tell you, hey, Nick, you're at Sawgrass Mills and you're going 35 minutes southeast, where are you going?
Towards
Brickell South Beach. Yeah. So I just wanted to, that's the pushback I have on that is we had that. And we still had our rate card.
So this is what I kind of brought up in the group. The whole point of Uber and Lyft is that they don't want you to have any information.
But that's not what I don't care about. I don't want to get into that yet. I don't care about what Uber and Lyft want.
Okay.
I'm asking the panel and everybody in the chat. I want to know. I guess I could say it like this: was it worth it? Was it worth making 25, 30% less now than we were 18 months ago before they started this upfront bullshit? Was it worth it to give up to find out that information? That's all I want to know. That's the question of the night. I'm sticking to it because Obsidian Vinny said so.
You said 25%, bro. It's more like I just had some screenshots in the books, and we're talking like 56% now, bro. That's how crazy it's gotten now. It's not even a joke, bro. It's like Lyft, right? Lyft. I got the passenger supposedly paid 50. I got 25. Lyft supposedly took 58 cents, but $30 on the other external fees. Like, fuck you talking about, bro? Just be real, bro. Like,
we're gonna get into that too. I want to get into that too. But all right, so we know where Nick stands. Thomas, you're an OG.
Yep.
What do you think about that? Do you think it was worth giving up our rate card for upfront details?
I mean, I look at it like this: when you didn't know where you were going, you still had a strategy with it. Even if you didn't know where you were going,
ain't that the truth?
You still had a strategy with it. You still had to work an area. You still had to pick your spots. And when they used to give the little warning that it's plus 45 minutes, you was like, no, I don't have time for that one.
No,
but if
bullshit.
I get one
down
later
here.
on, I'll take it.
No. Thomas, not down here. Omar, when we saw plus 45, we was like, oh yeah, time to go.
Oh well, yeah. And the big, and those
used to
old,
make you used to make a lot more money.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, going back to what Nick said, right, about this and that, I used to use that to my advantage. I would put myself in a position to where 45 plus meant going to the airport. Done deal.
Yeah.
I can almost set my clock by it.
So so to put my few cents real quick, that's how you know the better driver versus the ant, bro. Because an ant will take everything, but you were strategic with that shit. You would make triple than the average driver, 4x the normal driver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I liked about it. You know.
By the way, shout out to David Lowell. If you guys live in the state of Florida, some people know David Lowell. Most people don't. But I promise you, if you live in Florida and you're on Facebook, you know David Lowell. He runs the two biggest Facebook groups for drivers in the state on Facebook. So just going to say hey to David.
Okay.
He says, I make more now versus old time and distance. I only take shorter trips, less than 20 miles, work the system rather than get worked. And David, I understand all that.
Mm-hmm.
But David, you also do other things besides rideshare. So there's a difference.
Right.
There's a difference when you got to depend on rideshare only to make your nut every month versus, oh, well, I got other things to do too. I'm just putting that out there. But I respect the opinion, just like I respect Nick's opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go ahead,
So,
Thomas.
yeah. So, yeah. I mean, there was a strategy, and there's things you had to do to get what you needed. You didn't go more than 7 miles or 10 miles or what they do now. They'll give you a ride, and it's 15 minutes away. Like, dude, you mean to tell me ain't no driver that's over there, and I'm 15 minutes away, and I get the pay? You didn't used to have that. you know,
I'm gonna tell you when I got into the XL game, okay, I could take 3 or 4 trips a night out of Sawgrass Mills to South Beach. They would pay me anywhere between $60 and $80, $90 a ride.
Yes.
Okay, $60 to $90 a ride on XL, and I could do 2, 3, 4 of those in a night, and in 6 hours be at $250.
Yeah,
between $200 and $250.
Yeah, that was me with X. If we got a ride from the airport to go down to Sarasota, we already knew that was a $50 ride because it was an hour. We already knew that was a $50 ride, and
now
the best times we used to do it was like close to midnight because somebody was gonna get stuck at the airport and need to go a long distance, and you just blinked up.
And the sad part is now that same drive, that same ride, XL, right? You're lucky if you get $40 because now they, like David just said, they pay you better to do the shorter rides. Well, they used to. Now the short rides are getting paid short too. And then the longer rides, they're like, nah, screw that. When they made the changeover, it was like, well, the short rides, nobody wants to do them because they don't pay enough. Okay, so we're going to take away from.
There's another element to that.
Well, there's an balancing.
Yeah, well, we got that new the next element that it seems like both apps are doing is lying to you about how much time it's going to take to handle rides, especially for long rides.
Oh yeah,
ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Lie to you and shortchange you on it, and then you'll try to talk to customer support after you did an extra hour on the trip, and they'll tell you no significant changes been made to the ride. They didn't adjust the location, so you're not getting paid anything. You don't deserve anything. They completely discount your time like it's absolutely worthless.
You're working for free. We're working for free now.
That
Lyft of our day that we're working for free. All of us here.
Bro,
that Lyft thing really fucked up Steven, huh?
Listen, the truth be told, that's
Lyft
why
is absolute garbage for giving you extra time on rides. And I want
that.
Lyft
That exact thing is what caused the fallout between me and Richie Hustles. Remember, I got that ride from Boca to Fort Lauderdale Airport. I dropped off in front of Terminal 4, and Uber decided to take, or was it Uber or Lyft? One of them two. Decided, man, listen, Steven, you're in timeout, bro. So anyway, Steven's in timeout, bro. I just had to eat my dinner, which was eggs and meatballs, right? Because I'm on that carnivore diet. By the way, y'all, I done dropped 10 pounds in 2 weeks. I ain't even bullshitting y'all. If anybody needs screenshots, I'll show them screenshots. But Steven, You and your hamburger over there go straight to hell, brother. Straight to diet sugar heaven hell. Okay.
All right.
God damn.
Next
Look
week
at
I know.
him.
Okay.
Oh, he got
Next
curly
week I know
fries.
what to, next week I know what to do. So I'll be on permanent time on next week.
My wife made this stuff. It's not my fault. Okay.
Now you're really out of here. Now you're blaming your
Damn,
wife.
you
Get
in
your
here
ass
talking
out
about
of
you
here.
gotta-
Wife.
you in here talking about your wife is
He
cooking
went
for
to
you.
blame the wife on this.
Yeah,
Look at this Cheetos cup.
wait. Does Steven have it made? Does he have it
Steven
made?
does.
Oh
Steven
yeah.
does have
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh hell
does
yeah!
that.
You know what? Now I'll, this is here we go. The full moon moment. I'm with Vinny here. Put his ass on timeout.
What?
Oh, gotta go. Gotta go.
Listen,
If
you're
Omar
supposed
says
to be
put
like
you
the
in
rest
timeout,
of
you
these
gotta
guys.
go.
You're supposed to be like the rest of these guys that are married. Okay, that haven't made. They gotta cook their own food. They gotta make their own bed. We ain't gonna talk about
Exactly
nookie.
what just happened too. Exactly what just happened. I made my own meatballs. I made my own eggs. Okay,
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I didn't know
Gotta
you
pay
like
the bills.
meatballs.
bro. Oh, the
Sick
carnivore diet's
it.
awesome, bro. Let me tell you something. If you, side note, carnivore diet. Well, my half-ass version of it, bro. It's pretty damn good, man. It's pretty good. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm only having 1 Coke a day now. I'm down from like a 12-pack to 1 Coke a day, and everything else is water.
Vinny.
It's all
Vinny.
about
Yes,
the
sir.
vegan diet.
Yo, Vinny.
Plant.
I'm
But
trying to get on a.
hold on. Steven's back and Nick is out of here. Nick's talking about the vegan diet, man. We ain't eating plants around here, bro. This ain't no
Nah,
impossible lab grown meat, bro. We don't do impossible lab grown meat.
We don't do that plant-based shit.
I'm gonna start calling
Dr.
Nick.
Savvy alkaline diet. I'm just
Okay,
telling
soy
you,
boy. Whatever you say, soy boy. That's all I'm saying. You can have that shit.
vegetables. No
You
processed.
can have that soy boy shit.
Yo,
Get your
I've been
nutrients
actually
from
getting.
the
I've been getting my.
source.
I actually been doing what Scott been telling me, bro, to just to keep on walking before you start the shift and after the shift.
Mhm.
And bro, I've been going on for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just walking around the whole block, bro.
Check this out. This is how slow it's been for me down here. Okay,
Oh,
this is how slow it's been down here. I've gotten 1 Lyft ride request since Sunday, and that was on Sunday. Nothing on Monday. I mean, no requests at all. Not acceptable requests. No requests. Right? Monday, Tuesday, today, I get halfway frustrated with it. I'm like, okay, let me turn on Lyft Basic, see if I get a request. Vroom! Got the request, looked at it, said no, have a nice day, turned it off. Still haven't gotten a request.
And that's why,
That's how
because you
slow
turned
it is.
off Lyft Basic. Buddha, shout out to you.
My name-
That's what's up.
My name ain't Nick, soy boy. I ain't soy boy. I don't do Lyft Basic.
damn.
Hey, you're not getting any requests. You gotta change. You gotta adapt.
By the way, that reminds me, Nick, and I want you to kind of hit on that little thing without going into the details today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about what happened to today?
Yeah, if you want to, you can. I'm going to give you the floor for that if you want to. But
Yeah.
first, I want to finish this discussion. Raymond,
Yes, sir.
Raymond, ¿qué pasó? Can you hear us, bro?
Yes, sir.
You disappeared, bro. How did you get that big ass Suburban in that stuffed up Hard Rock Guitar Hotel valet area? Because I barely got through there with the Tesla. Let me tell you what this sucker did to me. Let me tell you what my friend Raymond did to me. He saw me coming into the Hard Rock Guitar valet area. I'm coming through. I got my passengers. They're all happy and shit, going to see Diana Ross. And all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, somebody jumps out in front of my car. Now, when I tell you this is the 3rd time Raymond has blocked me out in public. He did it at Sawgrass Mills Mall. He did it at Port Everglades, and now he did it at the Hard Rock. I guess he didn't see that little video of me and his buddy up in Boca Raton that night. Anyway, Ramon, how you doing, buddy? What's going on tonight?
Good. In yourself? I'm good. I'm Gucci.
You're Gucci. Oh, the mother brother is Gucci tonight. Okay.
Just enjoy the show night.
It's mother flowers, Benny. It's mother flowers.
Right.
No. I'm on a carnivore diet. I ain't on that vegan shit where we talk about flowers and plants.
Oh,
Soybean shit. No. This is mother brother, man. That's my mother brother. I'm seeing some people in the chat. Dr. C's in the chat. Scott's in the chat. SB's in the chat. Duval's in the chat. Bucky, my man Bucky. We haven't seen Bucky in a minute.
I was just about to say, shout out to Bucky. Damn.
Bucky, yeah. Bro. Not sure where Bucky's been. Who else? Silver Fox is in the chat.
I think
Williams in the chat. Mr. Gambit 2000. That's my guy. Mr. Gambit, I don't know what week it is. Maybe not next week, but the next couple of weeks, bro. I want to get you on the show. I want to bring you on the show and talk with you for a little bit. Give you the floor. My man Lamont, how's Lamont doing? In my opinion, it was worth upfront fare. I could appreciate all the information. I just declined the trip right now because it told me to have multiple stops. Yeah. So I am in a grievance with upfront fear. So I think that's a pretty good segue to lead into my guy here. MBU, what's up? SB's here. Melvin, how you doing? We already hit David. I'm trying to run back and just give a shout out to everybody real quick. Mm-hmm. Archie, my man Archie, how you doing, brother? That's that big Suburban, man. It's $2,000 a week right there. All right, if I missed you, hey, we got you. So go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Mr. Nick. Let's talk about multiple stops.
Oh boy.
What Vinny is referring to is today. So you guys, if you guys don't know, I primarily do Uber. Obviously, I have a Tesla. I have the other platforms, and I like to have all of my options open. But like my title says, I do take a lot more X rides. But I don't really do a lot of Lyft Basic. The reason is because for me and what I found, Lyft pays less than Uber X. So it just doesn't make sense to do it, you know? So today I was like, you know what? I'm running out of my clock on Uber. Let me turn on Lyft because I'm just going to suck it up and just take some rides because I'm trying to get to a certain number today. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I haven't turned on Lyft in like almost a month now. Let me just turn it on and take the first, a first good ride. So I get a $10 ride for about 25 minutes. Pretty decent ride. Honestly, I normally don't see that on Lyft. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I pick the person up. It's a young lady, whatever. She has me waiting, but I'm like, her rating is a 4.9. So I'm like, all right, whatever. That should have been, that should have been everything, right? It's a Lyft Basic. She's 4.9, but she did make me wait a little bit to pick her up. Whatever. She gets in the car. I'm like, all right, cool. So we're going to such and such, right? She says yes. So we start driving. She's like, hey, I'm going to add a stop. I'm like, okay, wait, where's the stop? She's like, oh, I'm just going to do it through the app. I'm like, no, ma'am. Again, I need to know where your stop is because obviously I'm driving you. The app isn't driving you. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm just going to put it in the app. I say, again, now I have to be firm on it because, again, I don't know where she's going. So she puts it in the app. I see it pop up. It's going to West Palm Beach. Now, at this point, we were in, let's say, was that Hollandale? It was either Hollandale or Hollywood. But the point is, it was like almost a 30, 40-minute change to the ride.
In about 45 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a complete change to the ride. So I'm like, listen, I'm not going to be taking you that far. That's way off course from where we were going. Like, I'm not going to do it. So I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to be nice. Like, we haven't even really pulled out from her driveway. Like, right. I'm still right there because we having this discussion. So I'm like, it makes no sense for me to start driving because I already, in my mind, I'm like, you adding a stop, you get out with that add and stop stuff. But whatever, I tried to talk to her, tried to have the conversation. She added the stop. So I'm like, listen, I'm not going to be the driver that's going to take you. You probably should just get out, call another Lyft. They'll take you, whatever. It's not my problem. She then decides to say, this is your job, so you're going to take me. She said, this is your job. You're going to take me. and I'm paying you to take me, so you need to start driving. I said, that's not how this works. I'm not taking you nowhere. You need to get out of my car because I'm not your driver anymore. I'm going to cancel the trip. She says, I'm not going to get out of the car until you cancel the trip. I say, listen,
I had the same thing.
You got two options. Either you can get out the car now while you're in front of your house, or you're going to get out the car when we get to the police station, and they're going to have you get out. She says, I'm not going to get out. I'm not going to get out until you cancel because I paid you for this ride and you need to do your job. So y'all know what option I chose. So I drove her right on down to the police station. Now, on the ride there, she calls the police. She calls 911, and it's just so sad. I can't blame the 911 operator because, you know, whatever. They go through a lot of stuff. But the 911 operator is acting like as if like I'm the worst person in the world. Like I done beat her ass, and because she's like, oh yeah, I don't know if this is discrimination. Again, she's a black girl. I don't know if this is discrimination, but this guy, he's supposed to be taking me to my destination, and he won't do it. Now, the 911 operator could have easily just said at that moment, "Did you get out the car?" No. Well, why didn't you get out the car? Like that could have like ended the whole discussion, but she's going in on me. I don't know what's wrong with him and this, that, and the third. You know, this is the passenger. The 911 operator is like, yeah, listen, when you get to the police station, just tell the police. The police will come out. They'll be able to take care of him. You'll be safe. Just stay on the phone with me until you're safe. And you hear me saying like, bro, I'm driving her to the police station because she won't get out my car. No, honey, don't listen to him. When you get to the police station, the police will take him out. They'll handle it. It's like, what are we talking about? Like,
right?
She's in no harm. Like, I'm driving her to the police station because she won't get out the car originally. But yeah, so I get when we get to the police station, she gets out the car as quick as possible. Like, I didn't even get the chance to actually stop the car. She jumped out, left my door wide open. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just happy that she's out of the car. So I try to report her, but of course she was quicker. And yeah, so now my account is on hold. It's called a temporary hold because she reported that I discriminated against her. Even though I'm black, I mean, I said nothing of the sort in discrimination, but you know. So
I in so many ways want to have a whole nother conversation with you about that. We can have that conversation off the air, okay? Because people might not appreciate, you know, us being us. Okay?
Yeah.
It's amazing, bro. You know what I blame this on? Your situation today, and you had a situation like this the other night too. We were on the radio when it happened.
God damn, boy.
No, listen.
He need to read his screen. Stop pushing
Thomas,
the fucking buttons.
When I tell you, Nick gets the absolute most jacked up people in his car. I told Nick, how many times have I told you need to get out of ride sharing? We need to find you another job. He needs to be delivering newspapers and something safe. Because they're always at his throat.
What I understand is that you can cancel. Lyft and Uber have it in their policy that you can cancel a ride for any given reason. The problem is if you cancel the ride, that rider is going to retaliate against you. And if you report them, they're even going to go harder. So the rider can say whatever they want. Oh, he was intoxicated. In this case, I'm discriminating against her. Yeah, whatever. So it's almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Duval says Lyft brings the ghetto out of folks faster than Uber. Man, you ain't bullshitting about that. You ain't bullshitting about that.
Yeah.
So now we got to see, but you know, it leads to a bigger problem, Nick, and I'll open this up to the board as well after we greet Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie's in the house. He is here with us. You know, he has graced us with his presence. Haircut's looking pretty good. Beard's looking pretty good. Are you just coming from backstage?
Yeah, no, you guys signed off, so I was able to come back here and join you guys. So
Okay, so Eddie, I'm gonna ask you this question and then we'll move on. Because everybody else on the board had on the panel had the question. Do you think it was worth it to give up your rate card in
I
order
like
to
the rate
have
card.
upfront details?
Yeah, no, I like that. I like the rate card. I think it was so much better with the rate card. You know, I was listening to you guys when you guys were talking about it earlier, and like Buddha said, I was just I don't know, for some reason I was just everything was better with the rate card. Now it's just like it was pretty bad. I like the information that I was getting, um, and I like taking those where I was going, and then the price and all that stuff, and I could just like do it, price it out really quick and be like, should I take it? Should I not take it? So that's what I liked about the rate card.
Okay. So I think the majority of people would rather have their money back. At the end of the day, that's the thing, right? Okay, so Lamont has a question. He says, my question to the gentleman is, why are you just did not cancel the ride in the first place? Nicholas.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna respond to that
Okay,
because
go for
it was just like a quick thing. Like I'm like, get out of my car. At that point, I'm trying to get the person out of my car because obviously I don't know what mindset or what she has in her bag. That's more so where I'm coming from. So yes, once I started driving, I absolutely canceled the ride. But it's the point of, you're talking about a split second type of situation. Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say something different to that. First off, I'm not turning off any ride where a passenger is still in my vehicle. It's like, so even if that means they want to go to the police station with me, okay, you chose to stay in the car. That's your ride.
Yeah.
So I'm not canceling anything until you get out of my car, because when I want to complain about something or anything like that, and they start asking me, well, when did you end the trip? And was the person outside your vehicle? And whether or not this is insured and all this other stuff. No, I am not ending to the trip until my car is locked and they're outside.
That's actually a fair point, because if you end that trip and then something shit pops off,
Yep.
Uber and or Lyft, they're not liable anymore because you weren't on the ride anymore. I never thought about that. That's a good thing.
I had that situation over the weekend where
God
I went
damn,
to go
you too,
pick.
Thomas?
Well, I went to go pick up the person, and they had 5 people, and I'm like, no, I can only fit 4.
yeah.
And they was like, oh, come on. I'm like, dude, there's cops all around here. No, they're giving us tickets for this. No.
Right.
And I just sat there, cut the car off, had the radio on, put on some bullshit talk show so they can piss them off so they get the fuck out the car. Fuck them. Like, bitch, I'm trying to get money and you fucking my shit up, being a jackass.
I had one today that was I canceled it. Someone called, whatever. I'm there to pick them up at this hotel, whatever. It's like, yeah, can you just come down to the lake where the parking lot is? And I'm saying to myself, I'm nowhere near the lake. What the hell is this girl talking about? Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not at that location. I'm just gonna drive. Can you like drive down the road and go into the parking lot? And I was sitting right here, right by the water, and I was like, yeah, sure. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Just stay right there. Right? Hangs up the phone. I get out the nice little road that I was actually blocking the traffic for them, whatever. And then I was like, cancel.
Yo, Eddie, that was me all night long at Coachella, boy. When I would see a fucking ride going like on the Monroe and 49th Street, which is no man's land, and I call them up, right, just to call them up, and they're like, because it would be a good ride. I'd be like, hey, just so you know, are you over here in the friends and family lot? They're like, no, I see Monroe Street. I'm like, oh, okay. Click.
Yeah,
cancel.
yeah.
Mhm.
They call you for like a main event that just let out, and they want you to pick them up right in the freaking middle of it, where all the roads around it are all closed.
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, Joe. Listen, I'll be there right away. I'll be there. Just stay put. Stay put. You know.
I'm telling you, bro. So we would have private clients, pre-arranged rides, and I would show them the fucking area, bro. This is where I'm dropping you off. This is where I expect you to be picked up. Follow the green fucking turtle. All right, green turtle. And then they call me at the end of the night. Oh, we're right here where it says Uber. All right, I'm not picking your ass up. Bye, blip. I don't care how much you're gonna pay me. Yeah, I'm not picking your ass up there. I told you ass not to be dropped off, pick up there. I didn't drop you off there. Don't fucking play with me and my money. Like what what Tom said. Don't fuck with my money, bro. I could be getting
Dude.
rides right now, bro. Fucking out of here,
Right.
bro.
I mean, because
I'm-
over the weekend we had University of South Florida had their graduations on Saturday and Sunday. The University of Tampa had theirs Friday and Saturday. So it was nothing but families all in the downtown area, people here visiting, going to graduations, and then Lyft was just throwing out cake. They had the bonuses like starting at 5 in the morning. They had $7 per ride bonus for an hour. They had 6, they had 8, they had 7. I stayed for every last bonus. But then when you get someone and you want to pick them up, and then they got 5 people, and your car can only fit you, the other person that sits in the front, and 3 in the back. No one is sitting on someone's lap in the back of this car.
and then they hit you with the, hey bro, don't even trip, your windows are tinted.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fuck you.
I'm like,
I ain't
dude,
trying to.
it was a
If
cop.
you're not risking your first business, bro,
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
got
a
a
cop
I got a
across the
ticket,
street.
and then I got a ticket during Coachella. Oh man,
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
was
know
a
what.
cop.
another one that happens to me too is sometimes like these XL rides or just like comfort rides or whatever. Just cheap ass. It was just the search was just attached to it, but it just didn't show up when I accepted the ride. And then when I get there, it's they see that it's an SUV, and they were like, "Oh, we got more room here." I was like, "Let's go!" And they try to pack as many people in my truck. By the way, I do take them, but it's an automatic 1 star though.
All right, real quick before we get into the next topic of the night. Just want a big shout out to Gig With It, the official sponsor of the Rideshare Garage and the Rideshare Garage Rally taking place last week of June. We are all meeting at Eddie's house. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know we were headed to Eddie's house? We're going to Eddie's house. We're gonna party. We're gonna party at it. We are going to tear that mother brother apart.
We're gonna we're gonna
Bro,
have a
it's
whole
gonna
stage
be
and concert hooked up to all the freaking Teslas.
Eddie's gonna have his pole right in the middle, teaching us all how we can also have our own OnlyFans page. So anyway, listen.
See, Melvin, you weren't the only one that went to private, Melvin. Everybody wants in on it, bro.
So anyway, you guys scan the code. Go check out gigwithit.com for all your gig wear and apparel needs. Shout out to Big Kyle. He's a good dude. We appreciate having him on our little part of the world. So anyway, next topic. This is a little bit of a conspiracy theory. Where's my man Obsidian Vinny at? Because I'm gonna need him here for this one.
He's munching, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Eddie's face? J Beats. Eddie's face is right there. Smile, Eddie.
Not that dark. I'm tan, but I'm not that dark.
Goddamn Puerto Rican. I got tipped to fit the Jack Daniels today. I mean, I don't know. That might be the best tip of the month, right?
And, by the way, for all the users that saw my video for last week, Man, do you think that's actually true? That you accept the quest and then boom, they just freaking throttle you like crazy?
So if you guys did not see Eddie's video this week, I'm gonna go. Eddie, do me a favor, drop that video link in the chat. I want to pin it
Yeah.
to the chat for tonight. Y'all got to go see his video. I mean, it was pretty damn good. It was actually entertaining. But he put the whole: if I take a quest, will I get throttled? If I don't take a quest, will I get throttled? And Eddie had some interesting results on that video. So, you guys go check that out. Do you guys here? Okay, let's ask that question. When you guys take a quest and you get close to hitting that quest, do you think the apps throttle you down? Do you think they hold you back from finishing those rides? We'll start with Buddha. Buddha. The hell does that mean? On up fucking gang signs in this mug, man. What the hell? Now he's frozen and shit. Look at him. I'm glad he didn't freeze like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
Wait, what happened? I was going through the mountains.
See what I mean? Oh, okay. Well, you didn't fall, did you? Okay, Buddha's all cracking up there. Thomas,
Yes, sir.
what do you think about that? You think they throttle you down?
Yes. Once you get close, you get to like 4 or 3 rides, especially if you do the bonuses earlier in the week and you get off on a good start on a Monday. By the time you get to Wednesday and you getting close, next thing you know, you sitting for an hour. You got surge around you, and no one is getting a request. You are not getting a request. They will definitely throttle you.
Yep. I cannot post it. How can I post a link? I'm not able to post a link.
Why you can't
Fun
post
fact,
the link?
Buddha also dropped the video.
I can post it in the private chat, but yeah, that was some stuff, man. And I was I was
Nick,
not
take
affected
that.
because it was 3 weeks straight. 3 weeks straight that I accepted quest, man. Sunday came and they freaking they're like bad. I was like, what the hell is going on? I was like, maybe they throttled me. I was like, I'm just, theory. It was one of those theories, man. And then I put it to the test, and then that's when I had my little Vinny rant.
That was so awesome. That rant was awesome, bro. Like, I don't know. Wait a minute. How much money did you make last week that I'm not seeing your? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
The first 3 days were horrible. I think the first day, Monday was like I barely made like, $100. Second day, I barely made $100. Tuesday, and then the closer I started getting towards the weekend, it started picking up a little bit more. But my hourly is always from about 12, 1 o'clock, and I take that bitch like 10, 11 o'clock at night. But it's straight, no stop.
Yeah.
It's been working out. It's been working out pretty good, but the throttling thing is really freaking. If I would have accepted, I would have. I think I made how much money did I make? Like I made 1502. Yeah, 1502. Oh, and by the way, and I took Wednesday off because Wednesday I feel like doodle. I felt bad.
So you mean you felt the way you looked? It's okay, brother. We still enjoy it. Steven, we have a question. Steven, are you done? Are you done eating? Are you done? No. All right.
No.
Well, then we'll go to Nick. We'll go to Nick then. Nick.
I'll still answer questions.
No, not if you're eating. Goddammit, we're putting you back in timeout. All that goddamn food you got over there. Nick, do you think the apps throttle you down?
Yes, absolutely. I don't think I know. Every time I've gotten a quest, the last 5, the last 10 are always so much slower. It's always like dragging on, and it's just like, and so I took the first couple times, when we used to get the quest all the time. At first, I was like, let me just knock it out, however I do it, and then they would throttle me, and I'd just be like, man, whatever. Then I was like, then I took the strategy of let me knock it out up front, and same situation. So you knock it out. So it would be like Monday, Tuesday, and it's like I still got 3 more days.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's obviously gonna be busy times during the day. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like there's surge. But it would take like you would get a ride an hour, and it's like, come on.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Like, you're like, what's going on?
yeah, like it's stupid. Like a ride an hour, and I mean, in my case, I'm talking about Uber X during like rush hour traffic. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a ride 1 request an hour, and so yeah, no. My honest opinion is that Uber throttles you because they know either. I mean, and this is the other side of it. So they'll give me like when they're throttling me, they'll give me a ride that'll be like $40 or $30, and it's like, oh, you should take that. And it's like, no, I'm not taking that because I'm trying to do the quest. But it always happens on those last 3 rides. It's like,
yep, 3 to 5 rides.
You couldn't give
I
me
was
this.
watching I was watching SF Driver, San Francisco Driver, right? He's got a small channel. Shout out San Francisco Driver. He comes on and he supports our channel, and that's exactly what he was talking about. He was because out in California, guys. If y'all didn't know that, see everything in California is goddamn special. They need all kinds of goddamn special help out in California. They get Prop 22, so if they don't make enough money, they get subsidized, you know. And
SB5.
SB5, Lorena, whatever the hell that dumb, stupid ass
Inner
name
City.
was. You know, I'm just saying free health care. You know, California. Anyway, California, if you're in California, you drive an EV, Lyft gives you an opportunity to make an extra $150 every week on 50 Lyft rides. You do 50 rides in an EV, you get an extra $150 a week. That's every week.
Every week.
San Francisco Driver, he was saying for the first time in a long time, it took him all the way up to Sunday night to get that quest finished. Oh, yeah. Now Steven wants to talk. Go ahead, Steven. Now you want to talk. Go ahead, bro.
You know what?
Go
Put
ahead,
his ass
partner.
in timeout.
Go ahead, partner. Go ahead. Now you want to talk. That's the California way.
I didn't say anything. You know, I was gonna say is last week I tried getting that 50 rides. I had 10 rides on Sunday, and I just started working through the rest of the 40 rides that I needed. I was able to complete the week challenge, but not the EV challenge. I got 48 rides, and then I ran out of time. My clock ran out. Couldn't get those last 2 rides, so I just sat there and looked at the 2 rides like,
wow.
Yeah.
You know, but this week's better. So at least so that was on the weekend, and I got like an extra $45 for the weekend. But this week I got 110, so I'll get the 110 plus I'll get the EV bonus.
I'm just trying to tell you, bro. I at this point I can't even get a request. So why should I even worry about Lyft challenges? I don't even get a goddamn request. You know what the fuck? Anyway.
I keep hearing my clients complaining that they from the lower tiers they move up to the higher tiers because the drivers that they're getting on the lower tiers is just.
Well, here's one for you.
Well,
here, I got a story. Can I tell a story?
You see what they're paying.
I got a story.
My bad. I'm just when you see what they're paying for the lower tiers, it makes sense. That's all I'm just saying.
Especially when they're doing wait and save.
Oh yeah. So check this out. Yesterday, I get a comfort request from Seasons 52, which is an above average restaurant chain.
I know what you're talking about.
It's not Morton's, but it's it's not it's good. It's a good, better than average restaurant, right? I pull up, it's a woman, older woman, and 2 guys probably in their late 20s, early 30s. They get in the car and she says, "Excuse me, I'm confused. I ordered a comfort ride on the way here and an SUV picked us up. I order a comfort right now, and a car is picking us up. I thought comfort rides were SUVs." Think about that. Think about what I'm saying. We have been saying that SUVs are struggling out there, especially down here in Florida. They kiss my ass. We know they're struggling.
Yeah.
They're taking
Especially
comfort
down in
rides.
Miami.
And now the riders are getting used to SUVs showing up for comfort rides. So if you get a comfort request and they automatically cancel, guess what happened, bro? If you're a Premier driver and they automatically cancel, guess what they're doing, bro? They ain't think about no sedan, no matter how nice that car is. They're looking for that SUV. And the apps ain't gonna do nothing to help us there. Just wanted to put that out. That's my little story though.
Which
Okay.
it's funny because it hurts the Suburbans in general because nobody's ordering the actual Suburban tiers.
Oh, my man, San Francisco driver's in the house. Yeah, bro, I watch your stuff, dude. I try to watch everybody. If I know you got a YouTube channel. If you got a YouTube channel out there, please put it in the comments, bro. I try to go back and look. I don't always answer the comments, but I go back and look. We want to support you.
Everybody's trying to find a way to make money. So
like I was supporting because he finally put out a video. Shout out to
Buddha.
What's the name of his channel?
Put your hands on the steering wheel, boy.
It took him like 2 years to put out a video.
Did he just throw up gang signs?
Yes. Keep your hands on the wheel.
Hey,
like he's using both hands. He's like,
Buddha's doing the cuckold thing. Look out.
look, now he's doing the 666. He's part of the Illuminati.
No, not that. By the way, side note, y'all recognize all of a sudden ain't nobody talking about P. Diddy no more?
I said me and my brother had that conversation today.
P. Diddy got the damn VHS tapes out. Dude. I got all y'all asses. What did Denzel say? King Kong ain't got shit on me. P. Diddy showed him. Because you don't hear nothing about P. Diddy anymore.
Yeah. Though he out there riding bikes, hugging people on South Beach.
You ain't bullshit.
But nobody ain't gonna forget that though.
Nope.
That's gonna stick with him for a long time.
Yes,
for a very long time.
All right, so here's another question. Celadine says, "Hey, invite Mario." I do invite Mario, but a lot of times Mario's working. So, but you're right. I should have. Tonight, I ain't gonna lie. Tonight, I was in a rush. We wasn't even sure we was gonna have a show tonight, and that's just being honest and truthful. Because some of us were gonna go try to work, but god damn, man, it's it's slow.
Everybody is trying to. Yeah.
Once after the weekend was over with, it went straight down.
So I definitely want to talk about that. But let me ask you guys a theoretical question. Can I put on a tinfoil hat? Y'all gonna let me put on a tinfoil hat?
Oh, I got a tinfoil price too. So go ahead. Go ahead.
You know when y'all get them trip radars?
Yes.
And as soon as it pops up, it says, "Oh, another driver's already taken it."
Yeah.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Now, y'all sit there and y'all go look at what that trip was. How much was it paying? Where was it going? Ooh, that's a trip I would have taken.
Right? Oh yeah, if I'm sitting, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What if those trips aren't real trips? What if that's the app? What if that's Uber on Trip Radar trying to train you like the hamster on the hamster wheel? To hey, as soon as you see it, accept it. As soon as you, or because if you don't see it, as soon as you see it, if you don't accept it, it's going to go to somebody else. I'm just throwing it out there. It's a question for the group.
What I do is when I see it comes up, if I'm sitting and I'm waiting for a ride, I would just try to read it as quickly as possible because then I know if it's busy, I know that ride is going to be taken before I even read it. But there's been rides that I saw it and then everything checked out. I pushed a button and it was just swirling and swirling and swirling. And then it says it's not available. Because usually over in the right-hand corner, it'll tell you how many people are looking at that ride at the same time as you are.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. All I've ever seen
they got an eyeball in the right-hand corner at the top of that. And it gives you a number of how many drivers are looking at that at the same time you're looking at it. Yes.
What? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
especially at the airport.
Yes.
One more time.
Right hand corner.
Right
Top
hand
right
corner.
hand corner. It's an
There's an eye.
eyeball.
Yeah.
When the trip radar come up, you'll see an eyeball in the right hand corner, and then it will have a number next to it. That's telling you how many drivers are looking at that same order as you looking at it at that time.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
See, you learn something new every day. Here's my
Hey.
thing with Trip Radar.
Sure.
I'm so there every now and then one will pop up and I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. I click to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And spin, spin, spin,
And spin,
and then it's
spin,
gone.
and then it's
And it's
gone.
gone.
Yep.
Like 1 out of every 20 I'll get. Well, if you only plan on giving me 1 out of every 20 Trip Radars, motherfucker, quick sending me this shit. You're fucking with my time.
I don't
That's
even
how
bother
I feel.
freaking accepting them.
Usually I just blow them off. But every now and then there's a good one
Yeah.
that pops up. I'm like, okay, let's try it. Beep. Nope, I ain't get it. Nope.
Yeah, I blow
What's
them
the-
off.
Why send
as
it to
I'm
me?
driving.
Why send it to me if you're not going to give me the trip?
Right. Well, this is what you also can do too. If you do accept the trip, and then you put and you swipe up, and then you say no more trips to like make it your last trip or whatnot, or discontinue adding getting new requests,
You see this guy?
you will actually won't see it while you doing that ride. You won't see it.
Scott, yeah. So make sure you don't drive it to the edge and fall off, buddy.
Damn,
I'm
boy.
just saying.
How many times have you changed your tires in 1 year? If you drive a Tesla, that's usually like twice a year, right? If you drive a Tesla, is it once a year?
You know what? It depends
think
on
I
how
changed
you
it.
do your maintenance.
I change mine twice a year. It's just that I used to do my rotations on my Tesla, but it was balanced, so rotations lasted so much longer.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have
Yeah.
stagger. Okay, yeah. So I've had to change my tires basically every like 30,000 miles.
Yeah, no, but you kept the
Really?
performance tires. See, I changed my tires to the regular tires, just regular. I mean, I was not. freaking
I'm not
speeding
looking
with
for
my car.
performance tires. I'm looking for the most comfortable tires I can get.
Yeah.
But I have no choice. First off, they have to be EV tires, and because of the size of the rim, they're already going to be the thinner, the skinnier
Yeah.
tires.
But you can't go too cheap, especially if it's a Tesla,
Because I can't rotate. I can't rotate my
Okay.
tires.
Melvin, I sent you the link. I got a question though. If you do your rotate, like my tires on my Tesla, all right, I got it with 10,000 miles. I got 30,000 miles now on it, right? I put 20,000 miles in 5 months. My question is this: my tires ain't nowhere near worn out, not even close.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, mine.
You don't drive it as much as. Remember, I used to put like I think on my Tesla I was putting
Put 20,000 miles on that
8,000
truck.
miles.
4,000 miles. I'm damn near 1,000 miles a week. What are you talking about?
I was putting on the Tesla. I was putting like 8,000 miles a month.
That's like me. I did like a little test, I did 50,000 miles without rotating my tires until they finally worn out. And good thing I have a plug for tires, and I only paid $300 for a brand new set.
I'm going to California where they're giving out health insurance, tires, and EV bonuses.
No, he got to hook up. It's not
And
even
EBT
good.
cards.
No, hey, they
And
ride the
EBT,
trains
that's
in
right, bro.
California, throwing
And by the
shit
way,
all
for J
over.
Beats, on the tires, it depends what you get. You can go. You don't have to do performance on EVs,
Yeah,
because
just sit by the
performance-
railroad.
I got
tracks,
different size
Vinny.
tires on, so it's like I can't rotate
He has
them.
he has a staggered setup, so like
Mine.
he has smaller rims in the front and bigger rims in the back, so there's no way of rotating them fucking tires.
I think I changed.
Well, you can
my-
go.
I
You can
think I
go from
changed
side to
mine.
side though. You can still pull a rotation side to
I
side.
think it was like $1,200 what it cost me to change, put all four, but into the performance ones. That's why I was
I was
like,
told
"Fuck,
not to do
screw
that.
this, man! I don't need freaking performance. I just went to regular tires."
But yet
Yeah,
every time you look at a Tesla, you want the Model 3 performance. I don't. So how do you square that?
I mean,
You can't put Bobos on Michael Jordan, bro.
No, 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 no. The reason for the performance is
Thomas
because
caught
the
that.
performance is
Thomas got
cheaper.
it. Hold on. Thomas caught the joke. Thomas got these
Yo,
guys are too young for
What-
that, bro.
they too young, man.
They're too young for that, man. They're too young for that. They have no idea. They're too
Oh,
young. They are
shit.
too young.
my
bro.
fault. My fault that
Didn't.
y'all was living in the prehistoric era, bro. My fault.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, listen,
Yeah,
bro.
it was fun.
I rode a Bronchosaurus both ways up the mountain to get to school every day. I hear you, bro. It's okay.
Hey,
It's okay. Oh god.
yeah, we
I
had a
have my
station
original-
wagon that was 26 feet long.
You ain't lying. And the air condition was the back glass being open, and you sat
Thank
right
you.
there next to the exhaust. And every
Yup.
time your mom or dad would drive the damn thing, you in the back, hanging out the back window, that
Yep,
exhaust
hanging
sucking
out
right
the
up into
back
your
window.
lungs.
Just,
And you just sucking that exhaust start on in there. And you want to know why we got fucking asthma problems.
I know, right?
They didn't have air conditioning. They had 5 windows down and 60 miles an hour.
Hey, we used to take us about a week to get to Georgia, so we had an Atlas map open in the back in the back of the station wagon.
You ain't lying.
Mom be
You
like,
ain't
"Tell me
lying.
how to get down there."
You ain't lying, bro.
That's how I learned how to read a map.
So, all right. Well, we're gonna open up the floor now. Anything and everything y'all want to talk about, y'all go for it. I carried us for the first hour and 15 minutes of the goddamn.
Yes.
All right. So let me go first. Let me go first because
Okay.
this is my little tinfoil hat. It is just like kind of like the cause and effect that I was talking about when I was doing the midday with Eddie and Vinny. So with the protests and stuff with the students. So I have noticed that a lot of the students here in Austin they keep getting caught on camera and stuff. They keep getting arrested, but they ain't graduating and they ain't getting a diploma, and so they ain't gonna have no job. So I think sooner or later these kids are gonna be joining the gig economy, flooding it even more. So
100%.
and they're gonna be watching our channels.
Mhm.
They're
Well,
gonna
you
be
know
like,
what?
oh, these guys can do it. So
Mhm.
we're gonna pivot because
Okay. But listen. When they do watch this video in 6 months, trying to figure out how to do rideshare,
hopefully
I want to actually welcome to the rideshare garage and protest these nuts. Anyway, Vinny's about to give back the DriveWhip Tesla with no pings available. Nah, bro, I'm still gonna make my money, homie.
Yes, sir.
I always make my money. I'll always make my money. No, make no mistake about it. I'm gonna get mine. Now, I might have to, pimp Eddie out on Saturday night at the $500 amateur titty list contest. But we're gonna make our money one way or another.
damn, you guys are getting so creative with this freaking OnlyFans stuff, man. It's like
Yep.
what do you got?
But today
I said it was a titty list competition. What are you talking about, Eddie?
Hey, it's just like you guys come up with all these really good ideas. And, you guys got a lot of
Melvin, is it a good idea? Or is this what we see every day on his OnlyFans advertisement in our emails?
That's right. I mean, of course, it's a great idea. Hey, Eddie, make sure
It's like
that
doing
when we go to
it's like doing the
Austin,
topless car wash.
yeah,
You know,
but
have
hey,
a girl.
wear your cheetah thong when we go to Austin.
Cheetah. Okay.
God damn.
All right. I'm telling you,
He said his cheetah thong.
it goes back and forth with these privates, So everybody's got their favorites. So.
All right, Thomas.
Yep.
So what's going on up there, brother? So
Oh, boy,
here's
it
a
was-
question for the group.
If
If rideshare is not working out for you, where should drivers be looking to turn to?
Oh boy, that was something I was going to bring up.
Well, there you
notice-
go.
Well, you notice when one app gets slower, the other one get busy. I put my brother on and I got back on it because when I got Roadie, it was trash. Take me to Atlanta from Tampa and I'll give you $300. What? That's 6.5 hours. Who the hell gonna get $300?
Right.
Or take this coffee table to grandma's house in Houston. No, for $400. No.
Well,
So
yeah,
I
but
had
Roadie,
used I haven't used Roadie in probably about 5 years. Now Roadie is all implemented into Walgreens, CVS, and returning luggage from the airport. If somebody leave their luggage behind or something like that, now they paying you to do it. Now it's got more avenues to make money, and all you got to do is just get 5 deliveries, and you can cash out. That's all you got to do.
I've got the Roadie app. I've got the Roadie app.
Yeah, and
I abandoned them because it was like you know what? I'm starting to think these apps are racist. I really am. I'm starting to think they're racist because the Roadie was another one, bro. I could sit there when the pandemic first happened. Yeah. Roadie was my friend, bro.
Yes.
Roadie was my best friend. Right? I was going out getting 3 or 4 deliveries in 1 hour, making $45, $55, $60 an hour.
Yes, sir.
Right? Then now click submit for gig. No, somebody else. Submit for somebody else. Submit for I'm like, what the? So then I turn it off. I get pissed off. And then I'm like the client that I take X-Rides. Yes, I do. Had today. You're discriminating against me, even though nobody's discriminating against me.
Yeah, but also what I saw today, I was watching another content creator. They were showing something about CNN about the migrants in New York. And then they started talking about the DoorDash and Uber Eats accounts being sold to the migrants for them to start making money.
Right.
Now, the cat is out of the bag. We have been talking about this for months, long before they decide to open it up today.
Like, how do I make money?
Well, not only that, real quick, Rideshare Rodeo, Steve, what's popping, brother? Next week, Steve. Next week, I'm gonna send you an email again, Steve. Bring you on the show, buddy, because you have a lot of good information that needs to be hitting some other people's ears, especially now. Especially now. So big shout out to there. Did you also see, Thomas, up there that they are now starting to crack down on all those illegal scooters?
Yes.
And they've taken like 10,000 scooters off the streets in New York City because they're not registered, not tagged, or they're illegally registered, stolen tags. Kind of goes hand in hand with the theft and the illegal DoorDash, Uber Eats accounts.
And that's another thing too, because it's illegal accounts, they ain't putting a stop to it.
It's Eddie's cousin AOC that's messing things up.
Yeah. So she thinks she's smart, but everybody knows where she's from. Even her abuelita don't like her.
Well, that's right. I mean,
that's sad.
You need to kick her off your family, Eddie.
But she's been kicked off the family. That's why her name. That's why her last name is with a Z and mine's with an S.
Oh, Lord. All right, who's got that X ride coming in? Who's got that X ride share?
That's right.
What the hell is it?
Lower your standards. Lower your standards. Do it no Omar. Okay, Omar's gonna yell at you for lowering your damn standards.
And then
okay? Don't take no X rides. You could be starving to death. Just don't take the X ride.
And I did sign up for that skip cart too. It's still not popping yet, but it did have a nice order. Something that was 3 miles for $10. So,
well, I'm gonna sign up tomorrow. I want to sign up for Curry and see. I don't even know if it's in our area.
Yeah, I'm on hold still.
I'm gonna sign up and I'm gonna see what happens with that. Silver Fox says I am on Roadie, Instacart, Uber, Lyft, Better Ride. We'll be adding Hopskip Drive. Hopskip Drive is not in my area. They're not even close. Like I had to send them a text message back today because they keep sending me a text message. Complete your sign up. And finally I said, well, I've already signed up as much as I can. You're not in my area. Am I going to be your first driver? I haven't heard back from them yet. So I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. No. Yeah, that Hopskip Drive was the Eddie exclusive.
Hell yeah.
That was the
Eddie exclusive. I tried applying here, but they make it so difficult. Like, you got gotta go through like a background check and all stuff for hop to
Yep,
hop skip
fingerprint
drive.
scan.
Fingerprints and all.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
a hop skip
Sergio brought it
driver.
up, and then Sergio brought it up too. He was saying, I was like, well, how come they're not that strict with Uber and Lyft? You know, hop skip drive is. I don't understand.
Well, I mean, you're specifically dealing with kids and
Yeah,
elderly, vulnerable people. So yeah.
See,
So-
what Celadine is seeing here is what we've all been saying. Rides coming in at $279. Didn't take it, but somebody took it. People
Yep.
are taking these low rides. And that's why I gotta question this, man. All these rides can't be real, man. They can't be. Are you telling me people are taking $3 rides because they can take $3 rides?
Do you think they say you like those ghost rides? Like they just gave you a ride, you accept it, and then you're on your way there, and then all of a sudden, like it cancels, but you don't even get the cancellation fee.
All right, real quick, big shout out to Steve.
That's a good
with the
point.
$20 super chat. We
Yes.
appreciate your rideshare rodeo, my man Steve. I'm telling
Smack that
you,
like
guys,
button.
if you guys are not watching his channel, you guys are missing out.
Yes.
On actual nitty gritty, in your
Mhm.
face, detailed conversations. I
Yes,
was
sir.
lucky enough, fortunate enough to be a guest on his show a couple months ago. We had a great
Mhm.
conversation, and yeah, Steve, I appreciate it, brother. And you know what? I say all that even without the super chat, homie, because you're my guy, bro. You're my guy. So thank you very much.
Good dude. Mhm.
Here we go. Put him up. Ooh, yeah,
Yep.
no,
Very
nobody's
knowledgeable.
helping you. Nobody. All right. Hey, I tried, bro. I tried. Let me see if it's working tonight. Hold on. Let me see if it's working tonight.
I
Nothing.
don't hear anything.
God damn it, Steven messed up my goddamn.
I mean, it's been like months now.
Wow.
Fix it.
Wow.
Onion rings. What you see Steven's name, right? Y'all see Steven's name, right? That's California Vinny now.
Mhm.
Okay, he's no longer Obsidian. We don't play the race card here. Anyway, so Melvin, my brother, you were saying Monday you had a superior day, but today was what? Rough as a what?
Rougher than a $2 bill.
Mm.
So yesterday and today not so good. Monday you hit it good, and then how was yesterday and today for you in San Antonio?
Well, we had a little bit. I turned it around a little bit, but I mean, I had a pretty good weekend starting out from Thursday all the way out to Monday. Slowed down a little bit, but we're trying to make it.
So I'm just curious if there are people that move from region to region to region. I remember there was one young lady who had what the hell is this up here? Okay, there we go. We had one young lady. She was on, I think it was a Rideshare guy, or she travels. So in one part of the year she's in the East Coast. The next part of the year she's in Texas. The next part of the year she's out there on the West Coast. You know, and then in the summer she's up north. I guess that's what they want us to do because I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? How have any of you guys ever traveled outside of your market to work?
Yeah. Yeah, I've done it.
And well, because I just watched Nola Grind. Nola Grind just did a whole trip into Florida. Shout out to Nola Grind. But I'm gonna shout out. You didn't say nothing. We could have hooked up and met, but that's another story. Anyway, yeah, he's out of New Orleans, and he did like this 5-day trip into Florida, all the way down into Orlando, and every day he was doing DoorDash deliveries or whatever, delivered that in different cities. I thought it was pretty cool, and he vlogged it every day.
Yeah. Yeah, for the food, it you can definitely do from city to city. Every now and then, the ride may work. The ride share part of it may work. And then sometimes it doesn't. It's hit or miss. Because like I said, remember it's probably about a year ago. Probably like when I first started following you guys, I was in Detroit back home and I cut on my app and it worked. Like
following us or stalking us?
Yeah. And then remember when I was in Ecuador, it worked.
Yeah, you were definitely stalking us in Ecuador though.
Yeah.
You
I
weren't
was
following. You were
stalking.
stalking us, bro. You were stalking us, bro.
Yes, I was stalking you guys. I love you. I'm obsessed. No.
I'm obsessed.
It's Buddha's fault.
I'm-
No.
It is.
It is. It's always Buddha's fault.
It's Buddha's
I
fault.
tried, Dr.
Of
C,
course
Facts.
I'm
it's
trying. Try doing Uber in San Antonio. If Courier Hitch takes me down there, but all the picks are like 20 minutes away. Now you see that's another thing too, yo. What
Mhm.
about the long distance pickups? Are you seeing that in y'all's market? Eddie, Thomas, Melvin, Buddha. Are you guys getting Steven, are you guys getting requests where they're like 20, 25 minutes away to pick up for like $2.67 or what?
If I,
Not that low.
no.
I am getting a
Yeah,
lot of
for-
long distance pickups, but not for some are low rates, but not all. Most of them
Yeah.
are.
Curry, no, because I'm still on the waiting list. And it's been about, I don't know, 5 months.
Curry for me, there's some that are close and some that are far, and sometimes they make sense, but it's like, do you want to travel 60 miles with no pay? You know what I mean?
Well, I wasn't talking about Curry. I was talking about just in general, rideshare in general.
Uber no, but Lyft I've been getting stupid like
Yes.
30-mile pickups, bro. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Lyft, definitely. Especially this past weekend. Yes.
But I thought these companies were oversaturated with drivers. If there's that many drivers out there, how come we're getting 20, 30-minute away pickups? I don't understand. Somebody make it make sense.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, you got to
certainly
think
the
about
question.
it like this, though, Vinny. We just got the surge price back on the screen here for what, about 3 weeks now? so they trying any and everything. They trying to give out these bonuses. They trying to do any and everything to get people out there. I mean,
Wait, so y'all got bonuses up there?
yeah, we were getting like Lyft was throwing cash this weekend.
Oh, why you can't tell us nothing, man? 'Cause I can't
What does it matter? I don't get it. I don't get the shit.
You don't
I
get
don't
it.
like
You don't
anybody.
get it 'cause
You know
you
what?
wanna be on the
You know
higher
what?
tiers.
I was about no. Listen, I don't want to hear that bullshit. You know what? I was going to put Nick and Thomas in timeout, but I'm just going to put myself in timeout.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, if anybody watched
I'm
Vinny's
just saying
video,
in general, it
didn't he
was
say
just,
that he was going to be doing X at some point?
I mean,
That's
it
what
was,
I thought he said, but he said we got to go back and rewatch. That's not what he said. He said it would be unfortunate if he had to. So
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
when you're not getting any requests,
Hold
I
on. Wait a
think
minute.
that
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Since Nick wants to put me on the square over here. Okay. I got one for you. That's why your beard's all messed up right now, leaning to the left. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. I got something for you.
give,
my
hey,
beard's
give him the
glorious.
pick. Hey, Vinny, give him the pick with the black fist on the end of it.
I got one over here somewhere. You know. Here. Hold on. I'm gonna put on my Nick glasses. Hold on. Let me put on my Nick glasses. Hold on. There you go. I got on my Nick glasses now. What you mean you want me to go to West Palm Beach? I'm not
Right.
taking your ass to West Palm Beach. I'm taking your ass to the police station.
Right.
Nick glasses.
You had the trip going to Amscott. The fuck we going to West Palm Beach?
Damn it! Now I forgot what we was talking about. Oh, X. So, I turned on X. You guys know I've turned on X.
keep it on.
Now see, I
Turning
didn't
it
say anything
on
about
for
keeping it
5
on.
minutes. Turning it on for like 2
Excuse
seconds.
Excuse me, sir. I had X on for over an hour, and the only request X sent me was back behind me the other way, and I wasn't going that direction. I was going north, not south. It wasn't worth me turning around for it. So to be fair, X is not on right now,
Mhm.
but at some point X will be going on tomorrow. It's either that or I get on the Curry app and I get some good rides. That's all I can say. Now I'm going
Don't
back
say
to
that in
timeout.
front of Omar. He's gonna have a heart attack. You even looked at the XF.
No. Me and Omar, we talked about this. We're talking about it. I think we got a bet going on.
Wait a minute now. Because even Omar himself has been talking about turning on X.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So that just goes to tell
No.
you where we're
No,
at.
that's a fact.
Oh yeah,
No,
That's a
no.
fact.
We had a whole
Eddie.
conversation
That is a
yesterday. Yeah.
Omar,
Yes,
do you
Eddie.
know
We gotta
X
have
King?
we
Like
gotta
he'd
have
rather
Omar here.
starve to death than take an X.
Yes, Eddie.
He doesn't want to do it in his car, the car that he has now. So
He's gonna go rent. Wait. He's gonna go rent a car to do X.
Tesla
in.
is
Look at how excited Vinny is to say.
Right.
he's gonna rent. But damn, if he goes down to X, I mean, sooner or later he's gonna end up
No,
renting a Tesla.
no, Eddie, say it right. He's going to go rent a car to do X in.
Yes. He's gonna get a Chevy Traverse.
No
This
matter how
is
he looks like, he's still
important.
doing X.
This is important that you say it correctly
Right.
because he has been busting my testicles about me renting my Model Y that does Premiere and Lip. Oh, by the way, y'all. By the way, just
Okay.
a quick programming note.
Mhm.
Lip Black no longer exists. Lip Black is dead to me. It is Lip Lux.
Oh, I was
I will not address it as Lip Black anymore. It is
Okay.
Lip Lux. If you're in my presence and you say Lip Black, I'm going to put your ass in timeout. There is no such thing as Lip Black. It is a dead issue.
Okay.
oh, echo.
David Risher has killed Lip Black. It does not exist.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to timeout.
So who here? Black ride? I mean, a little black ride.
Oh. I've been getting a lot of Lyft Blacks here.
Somebody got feedback.
Yeah, that's Buddha. But I'm not a
Buddha.
moderator anymore, so I can't shut them off.
Oh, what is the lift? What is the turbo on lift? The turbo lift is the percentage. They do 10, 40%, and 30%. 10, 30, and 40. So what the turbo does, if it's a 10% ride hour, they do it for an hour, and then they just add 10% more to the ride at the end of each ride for that hour. That's what that is. Yeah, fair replacement.
They say included, yeah. But
Yeah.
fair replacement.
They say it's included, but it is what it is.
Yeah, sure. The 10%. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
only
they don't
you
go
really
up to
use
40.
when you
They
get
only
black
go up to
roads.
40. That's the highest I've
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
It's
I
40.
think it's 10%
Yeah,
before
it's
the fees.
40. 40 is the highest. So they do it's different tiers. So
Yeah.
7 a.m. it might be 40%. 8 a.m. it might
Right.
be 30%. But yeah, they just add it to the ride. So
Yeah,
if the
they'll
ride
do-
was $10, they add, if it's a 40%, they add $4 to the ride.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but they'll usually put the 40% at 4 something in the morning from 4 to 5. I'm like, but then on the weekend it's 10. I'm like, come on, make it make sense.
They know what they're doing. They're trying to. I mean, it's the same thing that they do with like bonus hours. The same thing that they do with like the street zones. They put them in areas that nobody really wants to go to.
Right.
So that way, they can kind of.
Right.
Because if it was in the middle of the day, if the 40% time was in the middle of the day, 5 o'clock rush hour, everybody would get it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the same when they do the $6 an hour rides and $7 an hour rides.
I don't even know what it is. How does that freaking work?
Yeah,
For
they make a
$6 an hour?
zone. They make a zone, and if you pick up a ride in the zone, the first ride, they add $6 or $7 to the end of the fare. So after you do the first one in the zone, then you could pick up rides anywhere else outside of that zone.
Okay.
And
What if you
they'll
shut the
keep
app off?
and then if you
lose it.
shut the app off, I've done it. Well, I've done it after the second ride. If the zone pops back up on your screen, then you have to go back to the zone and start over again.
So that's why I don't get those. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So what I try to do is try to get as many short rides as I can. The most I can got in an hour was 5. You know.
So imagine, imagine if you didn't have the upfront information like we started off with, and you start off getting the short ride, then you get another short ride. Now you don't know the third ride because the third ride is always a long ride.
Right.
Like that messed up my streak. You just messed up me staying.
Yeah, the streaks is bad. The streaks were notorious for that.
Okay, I'm breaking news. Florida Panthers win tonight to tie the series up 6-1. So the series is now tied 1-1 with Boston. But here's the more breaking news. Lyft only has a $4 bonus, and Uber has a $2.50 surge, and it's not even over the arena; it's over the mall. Just wanted to let you guys know. You got 20,000 people sitting at that game tonight.
Jesus.
20,000 people watching that game. Packed house. $4 on Lyft, $2.50 on Uber. I'll be back. Back to timeout.
By the way, did you guys talk about the certain drop on Uber? I know you guys were talking about it earlier, but
The drop on.
so I was trying to watch the video, but I was a little too busy worrying about other things than Uber doing bad in the stock market. So what was Richard's?
Okay. Breaking news. I have breaking news. Somebody has to explain to me how a company that makes more money than they've ever made before still can't show a profit, still can't pay out Mr. Earnings, right? And Mr. Earnings, who the hell is that going again?
Carry. Carry.
Whoop, there he is, muted. Okay, how do you make all that money, more money you've ever made, and you still can't turn a goddamn profit?
What happens when you steal?
I'm just saying that's what I got from the earnings calls. Oh, lift to the moon. Be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't beat them, join them. Yeah. Well, Sergio, I mean,
Safe moon.
You know what? I was going to say something, but I'm going to go into timeout. See ya.
But it's Uber did it in the beginning to get up to the S&P, and like I said, I was like, it looks like sooner or later it's gonna be Lyft hitting the S&P 500. So
I gotta come back.
I gotta
come back. I gotta come back and say it. Right? I gotta come back and say it. Not everybody has the ability to join Lyft. Not everybody has that ability. A lot of people depend on the rideshare. This is how they make their money. It's so fucking easy to say, oh, if you can't beat them, join them. Or, listen, don't do, if you can't do it, go get a real job. Bro, this is all some people can do. Okay, back to timeout. See you.
Yeah, but you know what? But even still, you can still open an account even if you ain't got a license or paperwork. Just go to Facebook. Go to Facebook, yeah, and just find somebody and hey, I'll open an account for you for $1,000, and just give them $1,000, and there you go, you get a free account. Uber ain't gonna stop you anyway.
And then just give them the percentages of what you make throughout the week.
That's right, or you can go ahead and you can rent somebody else's account, and you can do it that way too.
Exactly, you can rent it every month.
I mean, we've been talking about it. I've been talking about it for a while now, but they don't. It's not like they're gonna do anything about it. I mean, money is money.
No, the city of New York had the nerve to write DoorDash a letter. Like, that's not gonna do anything. Writing a letter.
Do you guys think the rideshare is fucked because of all the dirty drivers out there?
No, I think
Okay,
we're gonna have
breaking
to
news,
do
breaking
something
news,
about
breaking
it.
news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. You guys are busting my balls about X rides. I have proof that I did an X ride. Saturday, May 4th, I did an X ride. 29 minutes, 27 miles. It paid $28.35 for 29 minutes and 27 miles because I had an $11 surge.
Okay.
Ouch.
You said Saturday.
There's the X ride.
Ouch.
There's the X ride. Saturday. Yeah. God damn it, Nick. Yeah, Saturday, 3 or 4 days ago.
I'm just trying to make sure that we understand.
It's
that
right
it was
there.
days
It's
ago.
right there. I did
It
an
was-
X ride. So
was
now
like-
I lived up to what you guys claimed I said was in the video that I was going to take X rides. I did an X ride. Thank you, sir. Back to timeout.
That's a
and
proven
Luther
fact.
almost got $1 a mile.
It's a proven fact. It's a fair supplement.
I'm just
Bro,
hoping that people are
It's
working
just
on
like
something else.
Bro,
it's just like
almost
at
$1 a
Coachella,
mile
bro.
with $11 surge.
Yes.
I know. Fair
Yeah.
supplement.
Yep, back to timeout. See you.
Yep.
It's just like Coachella. Oh yeah, the ride is $24 because you have a $20 surge, but the fucking ride is like 20 minutes. Like what the fuck?
Hey, what's up,
And you
gang?
take the
How y'all
surge
doing?
off, and it's like it's not even worth it.
It's
What's up,
$4.
man?
That's good, Carrie.
What's up, Gary?
What's up,
Everybody,
Gary?
man. Just took a shower, bro. I wanted to join y'all, man. I love all of y'all, bro. I watch y'all every Wednesday, man. I fuck with everybody, man. How y'all doing?
Doing all right, bro.
Carrie, Carrie, your TikTok is still good, right, Carrie?
So far I'm not banned, but I'm still over here working like I was about to get banned. So you know how it is.
Yeah, I don't think. So Kerry's got his own little success story here with TikTok, and
TikTok isn't going anywhere.
but I don't think TikTok is going to be going anywhere because banning TikTok, that means gives them the right to basically start
All
going
right.
after
Breaking
other
news. Breaking news.
stuff.
Breaking news. Carrie, what's popping, brother? How are you? Breaking news. Breaking news. Lyft
What up, Vinny? What's up,
is
dog?
surge.
Good to see you, man.
Surge is officially gone. It is no longer showing surge at the Florida Panther BB and Polk Arena. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yo, Vinny gotta drop some shit all the time, dog. That's why I love
Yo,
I love this nigga for that shit.
yo, that
Yo,
shit
Vinny
is
always gotta
crazy.
drop some shit in him.
Yeah, I know group hug, $1 a mile in Florida is gold. Don't
Yo,
Anywhere that's gold.
It is gold. Because
Hey,
you
on some
get
real
some
shit,
unicorn
I-
rides now.
on some real shit, today I honestly I made some good money today in Orlando. I noticed that like there's some parts of like not Orlando, but if you go to the outskirts, that you make a little bit more money. I did like an hour trip. It's like 36 miles. I got paid $65. I don't know how much that average, but it sounds like almost close to $2 a mile. And I think it's just different cities. I guess they get calculated different. But I was like, damn, $65 for a 35-mile trip. Man, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm still doing Uber, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it humble. And I'm telling everybody, man, just take them trips, bro. Stop fucking bullshitting. You know the money's out there.
Yes,
Stop fucking
sir.
around.
Yeah.
I ask you, how much do you work? A lot. What's a lot? Probably. If you're asking, you probably ain't gonna do it.
There you go, man. I'm working, bro.
People ask me how many hours do you work? It's like you ain't gonna do it.
Bro, motherfuckers be like, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. People be like, yo, I want to do film and I want to film brand deals and I want to do the YouTube, bro. That shit gets harder, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, that like this shit is harder, bro. Like y'all already know, bro. This shit gets hard, but you gotta be humble, man. I'm humble as fuck out here. I'm still doing my Uber shit when I can.
Yeah.
If I have to film some content, I'm gonna squeeze it in. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do, but I'm still gonna keep my Uber, bro, until I have $1 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? If I have $1 million in the bank account and all my bills are paid, then I think I'll take a little break off of Uber. Until then,
All right,
bro.
breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Excuse me, Carrie. Excuse me, Melvin. Excuse me, California Viddy. Excuse me, Buddha. Excuse me, Eddie. Excuse me, Nick. Excuse me, Uncle Thomas. Lyft has a $5 bonus at the BB&M Polk, where the Florida Panthers have just walloped those Boston Bruins 6-1 to tie up the series in the NHL second rate.
There we go.
See you later.
There we go.
Yep.
Vinny's like that. Vinny's like that fucking Mortal Kombat guy that comes out. You know when you play Mortal Kombat back in the day. Whoopee! That's him. He come out. That's him. That's him right now.
Yeah.
W Vinny, bro.
Right. Vinny is over here. He's mocking Trip Radar right now. He's imitating Trip Radar because that's what it does.
It'd be like, the Trip Radar, 29 minutes away, $7. Like, bro, you want me?
Here you go. No, you don't. Here you go. No, you don't.
I told you doing the whoopee.
Oh my god.
Yo, hey, the Trip Radar be fucking me up, but it'd be like, you know what? Sometimes, like, if you have the comfort on only, you don't got it on UberX, and then like they hit you with the comfort ride, it'd be like 15 minutes away, 10-minute trip. You're like, but you think about it. Sometimes the quality of the customer, bro. Cause I had a customer today. It's the first time in a long time. Scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's a girl name and a guy comes out of the house, it's already weird. It's already
yeah.
How are you a grown man and a girl has to call Uber for you, bro?
Right.
You know, and you just look sus. You know, I was just like,
my girl is calling it for me. I'm like, oh my god.
This is for Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not Mark at the mansion in Winter Park. It's
right.
It's somebody fucked up in the hood just using a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah. That's what I be thinking. I'm like, man, you a bitch. You can't even.
Especially when they give you an attitude like, "Where are you?" Right? And I'm here picking you up when you told me to. You know, she's like, "Well, you're not here." I was like, "Well, you need to change the location." Yeah,
Cancel.
and then that's the other thing.
Yep.
Cancel.
And then they start giving you an attitude on the other line. It's like, "Oh yeah, you know what?" When it happened to me one time, I was literally at the mall and they were up at the domain, which was 30 minutes away, right? 30 minutes away. I was like, yeah. So what I did was, because I knew the mall was closed, but I knew they weren't there, so I was trying to kill time, so I can get
you get the cancellation fee.
For the cancellation fee, right?
Yeah.
So I started doing donuts. I started going in circles and circles and circles and circles. And she called me, she's like, "Where are you?" She's like, "I'm here." He's like, "I'm literally out on a lot doing donuts waiting for you." Right? And she's like, "No, you ain't. I'm over here by the domain." I was like, "Well, you told me to come pick you up at the mall. You're like 30 minutes away." And then her boyfriend came and answered the phone. He's like, "Yo, where the hell you at, bro?" I was like, "You motherfucking cancel."
Yeah.
Yeah,
so, you got to, dog. You got, like, I tell everybody, man, like, it's never, no money's worth somebody's bad attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta cancel, just fucking cancel, bro. It's gonna be another ride right after.
Next philosophy.
Yes.
It's gonna be another ride right after that shit, bro.
Especially right now, I actually got myself, and I included into the whole family, was a Harry Potter boom pepper stick.
Look, I told Vinny last week, bro. Nigga, I've been taking fucking roadies that are abusive. You know, sometimes roadies good, but sometimes roadie be like, "Yo, 75-mile pickup," and you're like, "God damn, bro, it's
exactly."
Like,
holy, are you serious?
What the fuck? And you be like, "Whoa."
Yeah, I like have a 75-mile pickup. Yeah.
Be like, what the? I gotta drive 45 minutes to fucking get to the fucking place. You know, so it's a little weird. But luckily for me, bro, honestly, they just opened a Home Depot right next to my house, and the Home Depot be lit, bro. I be taking my Tahoe 5-mile trips, $39. 10-mile trips, $49.
Yes.
Melvin.
Big items, bro.
What up?
I took 3 windows for $75, like 6 miles. Windows, like big ass windows in the truck.
I got one time like a story from Kerry. I got a call here picking up in Austin, right? Going all the way to San Antonio. It was like $45, right? I accepted the ride, right?
What?
Just to tell the guy, "You are freaking crazy," and then I canceled it.
I was gonna say.
Yo, sometimes the roadies, bro. The roadies, I'm telling you right now, the roadies, they warn you. They're like, "Hey," like they send you a picture from Home Depot. It's a fucking like crane looking type shit.
Right.
And I got a Tahoe. And I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, maybe I can put it on the roof. Because it tells you right under the roadie, if you show up with some shit that doesn't fit, we gonna cancel your account, some shit like that. They say they warn you. I still pull up in a Tesla, just maybe. If I
Right.
pull the window down, it might fit in that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I be on.
Right.
I pull up in the Tesla first
Yes.
to test it out.
No, he's
before
not
I put it in the
lying.
Tahoe. Cause there's been some shit that is like they say it's like big, but then I look at it, I'm like, bro, it's just like a long pole. And I'm like, if I put the window, I've done it. I went from Orlando all the way to fucking Claremont for $85 with a big ass fucking pipe, bro, like a big ass pipe sitting out the window. I don't care. I don't care.
You
I don't give a
You
fuck.
were riding all the
Rollies be
way out
paying.
on the Florida Turnpike all the way down.
Yeah, to
With
start,
that
bro. I
pole.
was fucking what, bro.
Listen,
Hey, bro.
Bro, when people get in my car, they're like, you know how people talk shit. When you got a nice car, they're like, even a Tesla, they think it's like a fucking Maybach Benz. Oh, it's fancy, bitch. This is like 25,000 right now. Shut the, you know they don't know.
it's cheaper than a Prius.
It's like they don't know. They think it's like fucking a Lamborghini. Like, bro, no, it's
Yeah,
not. It's
I know.
not that, bro. Like, calm
Listen,
down.
I love this story because it was the day that I got a call. It was six girls, right? And when I go to pick them up, but each one of these girls counted as two, and there's six of them, right? And they look at my SUV and they go, "Are we gonna fit?" And I was like, "Probably not." And,
Oh, I love that question.
because my car's my car's a 7-seater, but I'm looking at the girls and I was like, this ain't gonna work,
Yeah.
right? But the girl asked and she was like, hey, are we gonna fit? And I was like, I don't think so.
What, you had a CDL driver's license?
I didn't mean that. They didn't say nothing. They just,
For heavy duty?
What was it?
You have a CDL driver's license for heavy duty pickup?
Yeah, no, I only have a New York CDL, but not Texas.
Yo, when it comes to a situation like that, I tell every customer
That will be
money
me.
talks.
Squeeze.
Look, when it comes to situations like that, it's called money talks, bullshit walks. The first day I ever did Uber, the first ride, bro, I took 9 people in a 5-seater. I was in a Tiguan. Okay? I was in a fucking Tiguan. That was my wife's car. I took it was a brand new car. I took it was my first ride. I made $1,000 off that ride.
So we just gonna
You
say
set them up on the luggage rack?
$1,000. That's what made me do Uber. I quit my job.
Yo, Kerry.
That's what.
Yeah, we gonna say that this is Fight Club, Kerry.
Yo.
So I do curry, right? And it's almost the same shit as roadie. And I go to a pickup spot without, because it was good money. It was like $200 to go like 50 miles or some shit.
Yeah.
And my dumbass didn't look at the ride, bro. And it said 85,000 pounds.
Oh,
breaking news. Buddha has admitted to being a dumbass. I'll be back.
Yo.
No, bro.
Holy shit, I love
Yo,
this shit.
Vinny.
It said 85,000
we got
pounds,
slapped.
bro. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. What the fuck did I accept? So I go to I still do it like whatever, right? And I told the guy very casually, I'm like, hey, bro, check this shit out. I don't know if it's true or not. Is this shit saying motherfucking 85,000 pounds? Because I got a Model Y, bro. I don't got a semi. He's like, nah, bro, I think it's a miscommunication. It was only 8 pounds. I was like, oh, for real. All right, bet, let's go. The fucking curry ride be tripping, bro.
Yo, no, sometimes, look, on some real shit, though, no, that's what happens with roadie, too, bro. Sometimes it be extra large. I accept all of them, bro. When I get there, I calculate the fucking system, you know what I'm saying? When I get there, if it's like, sometimes they'll tell you, like, exactly what it is. They'll take a picture of it, but most of the time, if it's like Home Depot and they tell you the pounds, it could be a miscalculation because there's been times, but most of the time I take those Home Depots because I be showing up to the people's houses. If you have a gate and you don't pick up the phone, that's an automatic return trip. That means I get paid the same amount to take it back too. That's double. On roadie, let's say I take, like, they're contracted with CVS, they're contracted with Home Depot, You know, you already know a whole bunch of shit. But once you
Sherwood
get there, if the
Williams.
person has a gated community and they don't pick up the phone, I automatically create a return trip. It pays you the same amount. So if it was 30 to get there, it's 30 to get back. So it's 60. And I've done that so many times. I don't even give people a chance because the timer's only 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to respond back.
Right.
And you can
You can-
automatically create a return trip.
You can get away with that, especially over there, like in Windermere and Claremont. Shit, man. They don't
Yeah,
want
because
Breaking
people don't
news.
pick up,
Breaking
it's
news.
old people.
Breaking
They don't
news.
pick up the they don't pick up the phone.
Excuse
That's not my
me,
problem.
sir. Excuse me, sir. I have
That's on
breaking
them.
news. I have breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news, sir. Sir, Carrie just dropped a gem. I hope y'all was paying attention.
Yep.
Paying attention. Tell him twice.
Yes,
Okay,
he
I'm out.
did.
Y'all heard that? Request a return trip. Stop playing.
Right. Get all your money.
Yeah, don't sit around and wait, brother. Time is money. Think about it. If
right.
it was you and you were waiting for something, you'd be outside. You'd be calling like, "Hey, where's my shit?"
So
Thank
will.
you.
People get too comfortable. They don't pick up the phone. I'm like, all right, okay, I got you.
Motherfuckers be sleep.
With Curry, bro. Hey, bro, with Curry, with Curry, I just drop that shit right wherever the fuck I feel like. Take a picture, say, hey, that's for that shit. What? I'm different.
Wow.
Yeah, Buddha, but you can get money on the
I
return
put
trip,
Buddha
bro.
in timeout. I put Buddha in timeout. That's Fight Club stuff, man. What are you doing? What are you doing, Buddha? Ain't even on Curry yet. He's going to get me thrown off.
Yep. See,
They were
Buddha.
saying on the Rideshare garage just to throw the shit out the window as you're driving by.
Right.
Shout out to Nick on that one.
Anyways, where's Steven? Is Steven on a ride? Did Steven get a ride? Where's Steven?
Nah, he's home.
No, I'm here.
Where's California Vinny? What you hiding for? What's going on over there at Freakyville, man? You got some food now.
Don't ask no questions. You don't want
Hey, and now Andy just muted the mic. They damn right. You don't want to hear. I don't want to
She
hear
putting
nothing.
cream
my
cheese
headset,
on her
so it's all
fingers
coming
and
through my
sticking it
speaker.
down his throat.
I am not trying to hear your wife say, "Damn, babe, that's all I got." Shit.
Oh!
Anyway,
Never would.
Steven, I'm joking, brother. I'm joking.
He said never
Man.
would? Damn.
Hey, listen.
Big puppet.
Just because
Make
you're
it work.
obsidian don't mean nothing, okay?
Make it work.
Just because you're obsidian means nothing. Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, all right. Look, we're pushing up on 11 o'clock. I want to start. I don't want to be. We're going to end this show on time tonight. For once, we're going to end it on time tonight.
Yep.
Did you guys not see?
Here we go.
Did you guys not see that Tesla Model Y towing a semi container? The semi.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did. Yep.
That was Buddha.
Yeah.
You see this? You
No,
see, they're going to
bro,
try and
I
extend
just-
the show out. You see what these guys are trying to do? They're trying to extend the show
I
past
told
11 o'clock.
Steven's ass.
They actually got
I
pulled
told
over.
Steven's
but-
ass with my fucking Tesla.
Okay, hold on. Eddie, out.
Yep.
Buddha, out. Okay. So we're going to start with Thomas
Yes, sir.
with our tips of the week, man.
Tips of the week. Change is coming, and you better change with it, or you'll get left behind. So,
Ain't that the truth, man?
yep.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Okay. Nick, what you got, Nick? Life insurance for who?
Probably himself.
You ain't lying about that. Much as he's been messing with much as these people are choking out his neck every day.
Dude.
Listen, I gotta tell all of you drivers, stop putting up with this bullshit because these riders are feeling entitled. They're feeling entitled to our cars, and it's like you're not paying me as that much. Like this is not a black car service. You're not.
They ain't paying you at all.
You're not paying me limo type of service. You're paying
That's right.
barely bus fare service, so
Right.
you should expect that type of service. Don't get in my car thinking you're going to call shots and all of that. So please, drivers out there, stop bending over backwards for these passengers when they don't deserve it.
Amen to that, bro. It's bad enough the apps have absolutely dehumanized drivers. I really feel that they have done that. They have done everything they can to drive that wedge. They are worse than our political parties in Washington, D.C. They have absolutely driven a wedge to divide and separate and pit riders against drivers. But you know what? In the long run, it ain't going to work. So, all right, Steven, or California Vinny, what do you got?
Because I kick them out of my car.
So reading helps relax your body and lower your heart rate, ease the tension in your muscles. A 2009 study from University of Sussex found that.
Hold on, Steven.
God
Hold on, Steven. Hold on. That sounded like some Pornhub shit, man. Talking about relax your body, relieve the tension.
God damn. Oh
I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't help. Go ahead, dog. I know you're trying to be serious. My bad,
Some
bro.
time reading can actually relieve your stress up to 68%, make you a healthier person overall. So, I mean, pick up a book.
Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. What did they say? If you read 20 pages a day, that's like reading 30 books a year on average. So, reading is fundamental. I know nobody reads anymore. They do audiobooks and shit like that. But you know what? Sometimes you got to read the words. Sometimes you just got to let your mind take you away. You ain't wrong about that. Do what you can to protect your health. All right. Carrie, what do you got, Carrie?
I don't really got too much on the Uber shit. I just got something on the energy shit. Just want to tell everybody, man, keep your energy all the way up. Wake up early. You are gonna be what you are, man. If you wake up early, you get on the grind, you go to the gym, you eat healthy, you wake up with good energy, you just keep positive, then the shit's gonna come in your life. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of with money, success, you get what you put out, man. You wake up early, you discipline, you put in your hours, you gonna get the money. And that's it.
So I'll follow that up with an old Kid Rock verse. You get what you put in, and people get what they deserve, right? So that's something that he had said. And I listen along that same line. Go look up on YouTube. Look up The Secret, the movie The Secret. It's free on YouTube. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. Manifestation works, bro. Manifestation works. Never get upset for living the life that you once prayed for. You understand what I'm saying? Never get upset at living the life that you once prayed for. Because a lot of times we take it for granted. Carrie, I'm glad you said that. And I don't mean to cut in here, but I'm glad you said that. You know what I noticed today out there driving today? Because it damn sure wasn't no fucking rides, right? Bro, do you realize when you ride around your town, do you realize how many homeless people we got?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was see like today, there's this one building on Sunrise Boulevard for us in the area, if you know where Sunrise is. And it's kind of in the hood. It's like Central Sunrise, all right? I ain't gonna call it the hood. Central Sunrise. There's a big ass building there called Bins and Discounts or Bins and Sales or some craziness like that. They got a wrought iron black gate and they got overgrown grass running right along the boulevard. Do you know there were like 4 or 5 people in there that were homeless, but they were so huddled up against that gate, bro? If you wasn't looking for them, you wouldn't have seen them. So be fucking grateful for what you do have, man.
Amen.
I know we bitch a lot, but man, be fucking grateful too, because shit could always be fucking worse.
That's right.
Okay, Melvin, what you got?
Work hard, play hard, and definitely take care of your heart. I mean, you know, Vinny, that we know about that. Unfortunately,
I'll be there tomorrow morning. I'll be there tomorrow at 2:50 in the afternoon.
You gotta take care of your body and listen to your body. If something is wrong, take care of yourself first, because I mean, you got to be there for your families.
Yep. I like I said, I'll be there. It's not like I, talk a lot about it. Now in the background on the radio, we have our conversations, but I don't like to bring it out here on the channel as much. But yeah, I here we go. Round 2. So that'll be tomorrow. We'll see what he got to say. All right. Edward, my man, Eddie.
And
what you got,
and always, if you got something on the side, keep doing it. And when it comes to ride sharing, there is absolutely no such thing as a 40-hour work week.
Okay. Nobody cares. Work harder. You ain't lying. People are still there.
Yep.
You know, get over your ego, Vinny. Vinny, get over your ego. Take those
Yes.
$2.37 rides. See, y'all gotta understand something. The only reason they want me to take X rides is to make themselves feel good. That see, even Vinny came down and did X rides. But you know what? You know what though? Nick and Steven and Omar. Well, Omar's gonna be down there too soon. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make X rides look good.
We want you to make some money instead of complaining, saying, I only got 2 requests.
Yo, Vinny, on some real shit, I did it today. Them X rides, they looking the same as Comfort. They all looking the same at this point.
Tell them you can carry.
Yeah.
So that's now
They
3
all
people
looking
that
the
have
same.
told you
They
the
all
same
looking
thing.
the same.
3 people.
Say it again for the Vinnies in the back.
They all looking the same, bro, because it's either you get a Comfort ride, but the distance is long as fuck. You know, so it's like
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
got
SB Ride says we have homeless drivers here. Listen, I know.
I would not be surprised if that started happening.
What's that?
If we get homeless drivers.
There's already homeless drivers.
Bro,
No, I'm not talking about
That's
people that became homeless and what they do is they drive. No, I'm talking about people that are already homeless and then they get jobs rideshare.
Some of them are sleeping in the airport in San
If
Antonio.
I was homeless,
That's what I was gonna
sleeping in
say.
a Tesla rental.
All you got to do is look at any airport at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. There ain't no flight coming in, but there's 10 SUVs and 27 X cars in the queue waiting for the next day. I mean, now listen, not for nothing, bro. Not just Teslas, bro. Toyotas, Suburbans, Escalades,
That's
the whole 9 yards, bro.
Go to Miami Airport, you'll see it all types of stuff there.
Yeah, that's why that
Yes,
Tesla
sir.
got that little, what's it called, the camp mode? That's why he got
yeah.
that shit. Camp up.
Oh, and by the way, that camp mode is freaking excellent.
Yeah,
The
it
Tesla.
is. Bro, if I would have had
It
a
works.
Tesla when I was 18, oh my God. Lord, I would have been filthy rich. I would have never paid rent.
Yep.
I would have lived in my fucking car. I have kids. I can't make my kids live in the car, you know, so.
Yeah.
So
Can't have my
group
wife
hug
live
over
in the
here. Brandon says Vinny dropped all his private clients would rather do Uber X, and then put the little clown emoji. Brandon, would you like to know something, Brandon? You guys ready? You guys listening? You know what I'm going to tell Brandon?
Be nice, Vinny.
Tell him.
I am going to be nice. My motherfucking rent is paid, bitch. How about you? Anyway,
I told
moving
you.
on.
Hey,
I tried. I just want to put up there. I tried.
See, you come at me, and I'll choose violence every time. I ain't scared
So
of you,
that-
motherfucker. I'm
So
just saying.
Scott's messages because they're
Sometimes
funny.
it's got to be said.
All right.
Show Scott's
who we up
messages.
to?
You
Oh,
will Scott's messages
Show-
are hilarious.
Buddha.
yeah, Scott's awesome. Buddha, let's go, baby.
My tip for the week is stay disciplined. No matter if you're doing rideshare or not, discipline is always needed throughout your whole day. Like I've started walk more. Started filming a lot more. You know, ever since I dropped my YouTube video, I just got that grind mode now, bro. I wanna
Let's go.
put out more and more pretty soon. So stay disciplined. Make sure that you just stay motivated, man.
Yep.
There you go.
Because they're going to come at your throat with everything they got right now. They are definitely going to come at us. You know, we like to brag about $30 an hour rides. Shit, most of us going to be doing $20 an hour rides if we're lucky. Ramon, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tip of the week. Don't block
of the
Vinny
week?
at the Hard Rock. You might get shot.
Yo, we need crazy
Tip of the
as
week.
fuck, bro.
Stop driving your
Bro,
Xfinity and rent the road.
Harry, he has blocked me 3 times in 3 different locations. I love my brother to death, right? He is my Scarface brother for life. Okay, man? You know what I mean, man? This is my guy, man. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something, man. You jump in front of my car again, man, you're going to be my little friend. I'm telling you, bro.
Right. They're going to call it vehicular stand your ground.
Goddamn right. It's Florida. This ain't California.
That's
Florida.
right.
In Florida, we gonna run your ass
The
over
wild,
by
wild
street.
east.
I know that's
Go
right.
ahead, Raymond.
Officer,
Go
he
ahead,
was on my
Ramon.
grass. I had to run his ass over.
Tip of the week: stop driving your Infinity and rent a Corolla for the summer.
See, and now that's real because lose the ego and do what you got to do.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I always say you do what you got to do until it comes time to do what you're meant to do. That's another line from a movie. That was
Woo.
I can't think of that damn movie now. It's about the baseball player out of Tampa Bay.
I was gonna
Do
say,
what you got. The rookie with Dennis
Yeah,
Quaid. His daddy
Oh.
told him. You do what you got to do until it's time to do what you're meant to do.
Right.
Yep. So that's
Yep.
it. All right. I got no tips. I got no tips.
We all know that.
Hey, SB Right. I got some tip for you though, bro.
Oh shit.
SB Right says when you block Vinny, moon him too. God damn, now you get
God.
ideas, bro.
Yo.
Ramon's gonna jump out that big Suburban and show me his Puerto Rican ass and run back in there before he gets up pew pew.
Yeah, one of them. Oh,
I'm gonna give him a second hole.
Eddie, you better get a trademark on that for the OnlyFans.
That's right.
Wow.
Stealing your business ideas.
more subscriptions. Yeah, man. Everybody keeps throwing these ideas.
Y'all
out there.
crazy as fuck. I can't do this shit no more.
That's got dirty minds.
Yeah. The
Ramon's
man
gonna
with
be
two
showing you some
buttholes.
tricks when he goes up to Austin.
Anyway, hey, don't let these gaps get you down. Like Eddie and a lot of the other guys on the board and Thomas and Steven used to say, if one app ain't working, have another one to back you up. Because where one ain't working, the other one will. Listen, I will be signing up for Delivered That tomorrow. I will be signing up for Curry tomorrow. I don't want to do these things. I'm trying to get the fuck out of rideshare and gig apps. But until I can, I got to do what I got to do until it comes time to do what I'm meant to do.
Start
And
selling
with
that
that,
ass, boy.
we listen, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
My bad, my
Hey,
bad,
bro.
my bad, my bad.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
I know, right? Time his ass out.
All right. Appreciate everybody showing up tonight for the Rideshare Garage. Y'all make it fun. Y'all make it worthwhile. Every single Wednesday night, we are here. We are about it. We are the Drivers Podcast. Don't forget that. We are the Drivers Podcast. That's what we do. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody on the board. No Cap has got a cap on over there. I see him. Outside of that, we will see y'all next week. Make sure you get that money and stay safe out there. Later.